What is happening, my block boomer at all? It's more of a kind of a leak or something, because GameStop has officially posted some information. It has been since taken down, but it's still very interesting, and we're also going to take a little look at a French leak which comes from a guy called Julien Cheese. I'm getting hungry from this, which is about Platinum Games and Nintendo. So let's dive in the first one here, which actually comes from My Nintendo News. Great guys, good buddies, and My Nintendo News has a new article that says GameStop leaks a few more tidbits about the Nintendo Switch. Now, if you guys don't know, there have been a few leaks on Nintendo Switch the past couple of days, past couple of weeks, and here at Block Content, we're known to be, the video game tabloid, kind of, putting out all the information that is available to us for you guys to discuss, which makes me very happy. And GameStop here is saying officially GameStop's provisional product page for the Nintendo Switch includes some interesting information contained at the very bottom of the page. As found by reader Dank Plank, the site says the Switch, and also that the system will feature interchangeable accessories. Now, we actually do have an official quote from Nintendo here, or from GameStop here, about the Nintendo Switch. So, quote open. Nintendo Switch games, the NBA, and more. You will even be able to play Skyrim on the go or Pokemon at home with the Nintendo Switch. The accessories. Now, you guys, I'm getting super excited about this because, GameStop is a very trusted source, and I don't think that they will ever screw up and, post things that are kind of rumory or leakish. So this is just, information that we're supposed to know right now or something. But if you just think about this whole thing, they're talking about the Nintendo Switch games, the title offerings that will include the franchise from Mario. Now, we know Mario, of course. The new Mario game has been announced for the Switch. That looks pretty cool, and I'm very curious to see what the entire new Mario game looks like. They also mentioned Splatoon. Now, we know from the Switch trailer that there is some sort of Splatoon coming, but having it mentioned here, it means that it is definitely happening, a new Splatoon game, and it wasn't just some sort of, gameplay footage for, the purpose of that trailer or something like that. We could have guessed, but I mean, it's nice to see this is as close to confirmation as Skyrim on the go. Now, this is awesome because we've seen a little bit of footage from that in the trailer, but the developers have since said, no, but we just wanted to work with Nintendo on their new trailer, and we are working with Nintendo to bring new games to their system. But, Skyrim was still up in the air, and, if it's going to happen, will it be remastered? Will it be a special edition? Will it have anything new? I don't really know, but you will even be able to play Skyrim on the go. This feels, and it's coming from GameStop of all places, this feels like as much of a confirmation ever. But I just want to say the most interesting part of this entire rumor right now is or Pokemon at home with a Nintendo. But catching Pokemon and, having this whole handheld around the world experience. But, we have had some great Pokemon games at home, like the Stadium games, like Gale of Darkness, stuff like that. But never have we had a mainline Pokemon game at home. And this is what this text might be hinting at, a Pokemon game at home with Nintendo Switch. Now, could they be mentioning potentially Pokemon Eclipse or Pokemon Stars? I mean, the next chapter in Sun and Moon? That seems like it would most likely be the case here, right? And it would be the first time that a mainline Pokemon game was on a console, and that in itself, I mean, think about the possibilities, right? Is there some sort of, on, not anytime soon, not anytime, this year, next year, whatever, but I do think that there will be some functionality that will be very much exclusive to the Nintendo Switch version of a Pokemon game. So if you guys just, put down in the comments what you think will happen in some sort of Pokemon Stars or Pokemon Eclipse game. I'll read through the comments, I'll take the best ones out, and pretty soon in a live stream, I'll kind of discuss a little. The unit will also include a number of handy, interchangeable Nintendo Switch accessories, So yeah, the system will feature all those accessories. That's amazing. And it's confirmed here. So Dankplank, thank you so much for the information. And now we are moving on to a little bit more, which is actually the French league that I was talking about. This guy called Julien Chiez, or Julien Cheese, I don't know. Julien Fromage. Okay, that was a joke. But anyway, yeah, he posted a very cool video that I watched, and there was no subtitles, but I kind of got the gist of it. I don't know French that well, but I had it in school, and so I could kind of follow, but I had to click the translate button on the website. So he is actually reporting something. You know, it was learned yesterday, Microsoft had decided to end Skillbound, which was an exclusive project on Xbox One and PC, which Platinum Games had in development since 2013. And this is a big blow for Xbox One because Skillbound was canceled and it looked pretty cool. I think that Platinum Games could have done an amazing job at a very cool, unique sort of action game like that. The trailer looked awesome, the little tidbits of gameplay looked great, but it's been canceled, and I don't really know the exact reason, but I think it has to do with the following, and this is what Julien Chiez is talking about. He's saying that there is a big possibility that he has heard a rumor somewhere down the hall. He says, I have something to say. What if Platinum Games was getting closer to Nintendo? In other words, what if Nintendo was buying Platinum Games? Now this could be incredible because I think that they're doing pretty amazing games. I think that they fit really well with Nintendo. I think that what they're able to do at such speeds creating those games would really benefit Nintendo, you know, especially seeing the Wii U drawn and stuff like that. So I'm all for the idea of Nintendo buying some more third parties to, you know, become one. And I think that Platinum Games could, you know, potentially even do great things with Nintendo's AAA franchises. So this is a, you know, a weird one to discuss, but still, it's a sad thing that Scalebound got canceled. But it might be a really good thing somewhere because I don't know, but it could happen that Nintendo buys this third party. And if you think about all the third parties out there, I mean, the things like Capcom and Konami, things like those, they're too big. So I think that something like Platinum Games would feel very right at home at Nintendo. I think their partnerships have been great in the past, and I think that they will fit really well. But, you know, it still feels a bit un-Nintendo-y to just buy a big company like that. I mean, it works very well with a lot of other stuff, but they weren't really connected to the other consoles. Now, Platinum Games pretty much is, and I was very happy with how the partnership with Bayonetta turned out. I loved Bayonetta 2. It's a really interesting, you know, take on the Bayonetta universe, and you know, they did tweak a little few things to make it work on Nintendo, but you know, having the extra content and the Nintendo stuff in there was just amazing, and it took a lot of people by surprise because it's a sequel that is an exclusive sequel to Nintendo consoles, which was, you know, pretty unheard of and really awesome. But, you know, thinking about if they would own that company, the Bayonetta franchise would be in good hands. I mean, you know, Smash fans love Bayonetta as well, so it's doing a good job all over the place. So, to me, I would be up for this. Phil Spencer speaks out about the cancellation of Skillbound. If you want to read more of it, you can actually go to gameblog.fr, which is the French website, but you can translate that stuff and just have a lot of fun there. But mostly, I'm so excited about that Switch stuff because this could potentially mean that Nintendo is really raking in the big partners to, you know, give us the games that we want. The one thing that matters is that pretty soon, January 12th, we're gonna have this big Nintendo Direct about Nintendo Switch, and this is gonna change everything. So I want coming, you know, are there gonna be lots of third parties? Do you think we'll get, you know, specific announcements for the Mario game, for maybe a Smash game, started, you know, something like that? Let me know in the comments. I'll read through them, and, you know, I'll address that in live stream as well, which really is in subscribers. And for me, that is an insane amount, especially considering that we've gained almost 1,000 subscribers within about a week or two. That is insane because, you know, on January 1st, we actually had we are, having these big discussions, but I think that you guys want the news. And all you guys enjoy all the content that's come out, and I just want to be a part of it. And it feels really cool giveaway. So if you like maybe goodies, if you like Nintendo goodies, if you like Star Wars goodies, or maybe Marvel or DC stuff, we have actually partnered with the awesome Loot Chest. Loot Chest package. We are going to do an unboxing, and everything inside of that Loot Chest, we will be to get some awesome Nintendo swag, and I can't wait. But yeah, I also can't wait for tomorrow, because I'm sure that there will be lots of more Nintendo Switch news, and who's going to be on top of it? It's going to be block content. So hit the subscribe button. You'll be notified when all that kind of stuff with Loot Chest happens. You'll be notified when there is a new video out about the Nintendo Switch, and all other stuff that pertains to Nintendo. Game buddy, oh, I'm so happy with this guy, Matthew Morandi. You are a light in the dark. We've been friends for a pretty long time, but now that we're actually in the same working field, we're animators, and now we're on YouTube doing all these cool stuff. I just want to thank you, because I started out really small, and with your help, I knew kind of what to do and which direction to go. So without you, block content probably would never already. I mean, it's right there. It's just one click and you'll be happy for the rest of your life. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys around the corner, where there is always more Nintendo Switch